Hello, and welcome to Controversial Fragrance Talk, where we talk about topics that are controversial. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I'm just kidding. It just sounds, I've always wanted to be on TV, so excuse my 15 seconds of fame. So I've been wanting to do this video. This is just a chatty video, so if you like that type of thing, go ahead and keep watching. So let's talk. What I want to talk about, things like that bother me in the fragrance community, about people, period, and just fragrance talk, right? So first of all, the whole "it's basic" thing. Now, it's basic. It depends on what you mean by basic. If you are saying that it is a basic, like it's an essential, like for example in makeup, concealer, foundation, powder, the basics, mascara, whatever, those are the basics, you need that. In that way, that's fine, that's perfect. I don't, that's perfect. But when you call a fragrance that is really good basic, just because, like they say, these are the things that people say. Oh, everyone has it, everyone's wearing it, everyone smells like that, so it's played out, all of those things might be true. A lot of people might have it, most people will have it, a lot of people wear it, a lot of people talk about it, or it has been talked about, but that doesn't mean it's not good. That doesn't mean it's not a great fragrance. And just because everyone will wear something doesn't mean you can't wear it. Be different, wear it a different way. I don't know. I mean, if everyone in your job is wearing the same fragrance, that kind of sucks, but I mean, I understand that, but it's just that for me, when someone who doesn't know about fragrance is starting out and they ask me, what do you recommend, or what should, and I'm not an expert, and I keep telling people that I'm not even close. I'm a fragrance addict, and I am obsessed with fragrance. That is all. I'm not like, a great professional reviewer, perfumer, and I'm just like, no. I'm just a regular person like you and me. We are the same. We are just addicted to fragrance. We love it. And I am learning to recognize more things and, distinguish different types of fragrances and things like that. But, I still have a lot to learn. So when they say it's basic, for me, basic essentials, when you're starting out with a fragrance collection, or you don't know about perfumes, you just want to smell good, I say La Vie est Belle by Lancôme is a must-have. It has beautiful longevity. It is just so pretty. It's just a great quality fragrance. And that's one of the ones that really got me into being collecting and buying more and more, was because it was such a great quality that I said, wow, I really want to explore what else is out there, that is so beautiful like this. Another one, C from Armani, is like a basic must have. It's classy, it's nice. Black Opium is one of my favorites. I like the intense version and the illicit green. I prefer those over the original. I got the Le Parfum, which is a beautiful vanilla one. I love it. So that one is, I feel like when you're starting out, yes, it's not like so basic. It does have coffee, but it has a lot of vanilla, and vanilla is a really easy thing to love, especially when you're starting out. I feel, this is my opinion. So Coco Chanel Mademoiselle is a very super classy must-have. It's classic. It's a classic. It's a must-have when you for a special occasion or an office meeting, or you just want to impress. That is a very bold boss lady fragrance. So I do recommend that when you're starting out, and the longevity is wonderful. Good Girl by Carolina Herrera, I feel, is a sexy fragrance. If you're looking for something sexy and you're starting out, it is bold, but if you are just starting out, just do 1 spray or 2 sprays until you get used to it. And if you like it, always test things out. Go smell them and get, testers and samples or whatever, so and if you're daring, you can try Alien, the original. So I'll put that in there with those basic ones. So those are the ones that I feel that are your basics if you're trying, but basic in not like, oh my god, that's basic, not in a bad way. Basic, like, these are your basics. You start with these and then you go out and you get more, start exploring the world of fragrance. Try not to get addicted. It's hard. So it's been talked about. I'm just writing down. I wrote down my thoughts. It's been hyped up. Well, sometimes that's the thing about this community, is that there are the really, really big YouTubers that are sent a lot of PR, and they're sent all these fragrances, so they talk about them, and some of them might not seem honest. Some of them do, some of them are. So you just have to kind of like get to know, it's hard to get to know somebody through the internet or through YouTube, but just try to just watch them and see if they're consistent with what they're saying. If they talk about a fragrance and say they love it, if 3 months later, if they still love it, or if it's completely, don't mention it at all. You see red flags, and then and you decide, what you want to believe, what you want to do. That's your decision. So, don't smell like anyone else. When they say don't smell like everyone else, like, to me, it makes me kind of laugh, because it's like, okay, so these videos about don't smell like everyone else, be different. When you talk about those different fragrances, first of all, you're not the only one wearing them. Maybe less people will be wearing those fragrances, but while time goes by, a lot of people will be wearing them. So it's like a vicious cycle of like the latest thing. Oh, that's been talked about. Why is that bad? I don't understand why when people say it's been talked about, everyone talks about that's, if a lot of people are talking about a fragrance, it's probably because it's good. It's something good about it that so many people are talking about. And I recommend, right, this is just me, that if you want to know some sincere opinions, to look at smaller YouTubers, not those huge YouTubers that have, I don't know how many thousand subscribers. Just look at people that buy things with their own money, like me. So I'm just kidding, but I'm not. So that's what I mean about don't smell like anyone else. I hope, because they act like, oh, this fragrance, nobody talks about it, but then you start talking about it, another YouTuber is going to talk about it, another one, until eventually a lot of people are talking about it, and then you can't say that it's not been talked about anymore. So it's like a cycle. New releases keep on coming out. Tons of fragrance houses keep on coming out, throwing new things. Just it never ends. You can never have all of the fragrances in the world. You can't. It's impossible, because you start with designers from the United States, and then you have UK, you have Europe, you have all of these different places coming out with new fragrances and new fragrance lines all the time. It's impossible to keep up, just impossible. Okay, so what else did I want to talk about? I probably am making a lot of people angry and annoyed, so sorry about that. I just wanted to express myself and see if anyone agrees with me and feels the same way that I feel. So at the end of the day, can we just appreciate the fragrances that are good, even if we talked about them over and over? If they're good, they're good. We don't always have to have the newest thing. We should appreciate what is good, and it just keeps being good. And of course, we're going to buy new fragrances, but that's just some of my opinions that I wanted to express. So thank you so much for watching. I hope I didn't offend anyone, but yeah, there we go. Being controversial, not a good idea for me. But thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.